A major problem in today's society is overcomplication. In this video, I will introduce a very simple three-step process to bring you closer to happiness, productivity, and freedom. My name is Nathan Carlson, founder of Over 40 and Free. Today, we're going deep into the three steps that I believe lead to real, sustainable happiness, productivity, and freedom in midlife and beyond. You might already know the steps from my previous video: recognize, rethink, rebuild. But today we'll unpack how they work, why they matter, and what to do in each step. If you are over 40 years old and believe that you can make a wonderful, fantastic life for you and your family, but you're being held back by trauma, unhelpful thought patterns, or bad habits, this video right here is for you. Just before we get started, leave a like, drop a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss any of my videos. And if you want to join a community of like-minded people who are looking to improve their life through strength, discipline, and purpose, check the link below. It'll take you straight to the email list. Thank you. I appreciate it. Before we jump into the steps, let's talk about why they matter. The world is a difficult place. It's dark, it's turbulent, and it's in a constant state of flux. But without waxing lyrical on politics or society, this is the world that you and I find ourselves in. And in this turbulent, ever-changing world, lots of people chase success, productivity, and the perfect life, believing that they will find happiness once they've achieved these things. But research shows that happiness is not simply a byproduct of productivity. It's something much more fundamental, foundational. Research indicates that there is a very strong link between people's well-being, aka happiness, and their productivity. Still more research shows that breaking old habits and forming new habits takes time, sometimes around 2 to 4 months. So sustained change is possible only if you are willing to stick to the process. What this tells us is this: if you are stuck, you are not alone. There is a way forward. It's not just about getting more time, more money, more freedom. It's also letting go of what's dragging you down. Real productivity and freedom come from internal change, not external achievement. So with that foundation, let's dive into the three steps. Step 1, recognize. Understand this: you cannot change what you refuse to face. In this step, you take a long, hard look at your life and admit what's going on. No filters, no dishonesty, no bullshit. Ask yourself, are you addicted, bored, angry, sad, drifting? For many of us over 40, we find ourselves carrying a lot of excess baggage, old habits, and old wounds that we don't even recognize anymore. The anger that's become normal, the avoidance that has turned into that's the way things are. In my case, my upbringing inbuilt into me many systems and modes of thought that were not only completely incorrect, but quite frankly, utterly destructive. When you grow up in an alcoholic household, you tend to stick to what is safe and what is secure, because the alternative to a young child is simply too dangerous. But why is this so important? Because until you bring those things into the light, you will keep acting from them unconsciously. You'll rebuild your life the way you think you want to, but from the foundation of habits and beliefs that no longer serve you. Here is the process for carrying out this step. First, carve out some quiet time. No distractions. Early in the morning usually helps with this. For me, I would start 4 a.m., occasionally 3 a.m., mostly 4 a.m. Wake up early when everyone else is asleep. If you are the type to use one, write this in your journal. What am I really feeling? What am I avoiding? What is the story that I've been telling myself? Be brutally honest. Yes, this might mean you may suffer for a small amount of time. That's okay. That suffering is merely the clearing of old weeds, so you can plant better roots. It is better to endure a brief moment of painful reflection than to suffer the long-term pain of fear, sadness, and regret. Recognize your patterns. For example, I always feel drained on a Sunday night. When I stop working, I feel lost. I get into binge behavior when I'm depressed or anxious. For me, that's binge eating. It used to be smoking cigarettes, but I quit smoking many years ago and will never touch the stuff again. For me now, occasionally, it's binge eating. And why do people skip this? Because it hurts. It's easy to be distracted, fixing external problems, but addressing what's inside is the essential question. Now, take a moment. Pause for a moment. If you haven't done this, you cannot move properly to step 2 without integrity. Recognize first and then let go. And on that note, it's okay to take your time. It's okay to circle back and address the question again. Letting go is a process, not a one-time performance. The decision to do so is what matters. Step 2, rethink. Once you've recognized the problem, the time has come to dismantle everything you thought you knew. This is where the work gets creative, courageous, radical even. You ask, what beliefs, what habits, what routines have I adopted that might be holding me back? Common examples include, I need to be the provider, so you never stop to take a break. You believed, if I'm not busy, I'm worthless, so your worth became your workload. You believe happiness will come later, so it stays in the background. Some other beliefs. What do I truly believe in? What are my politics? What is my spirituality? What are my views on society? It is important to have strong beliefs in life. Some people go through life with a blasé, almost indifferent approach to what they believe in. Things like philosophy, politics, spirituality, religion. Not necessarily for the reasons you may think, but trust me, they matter. Everything matters. And here is how you undertake this step. Take each belief or habit identified in step 1 and ask the following question. Where did this come from? Is it mine? Did I learn it from somewhere else? And most importantly, does it serve me now? And write it down. For example, I believe I must never ask for help. Where did that come from? Your parents, your culture, your society? And does it serve me today? The answer is likely no. And then choose to keep it, to modify it, or to discard it altogether. In fact, pause this video right now and write down one belief or habit that you carry with you now and ask yourself if it serves you right now in this moment. And then tomorrow morning, decide what you will remove, modify, or keep. And take your time with this. This is important. Habit formation takes time and discipline. You just simply cannot flip a switch. But habit change begins with this type of awareness and intention. This is not about blame. This is about ownership. You didn't choose all this, but you can consciously choose which to keep and which to throw away. And if happier people are more productive, therefore the internal change you make has external real-world consequences. Imagine what you could be, what you could do, what you could achieve without all this extraneous baggage dragging you down. And look, you might feel messy at this stage. That's okay. The truth doesn't tidy itself. It just clears the energy for better things. And finally, step 3, rebuild. Now you start to slowly put the pieces together. Slowly, deliberately, with intention. This is where you build your life on your terms. The 3 key pillars are habits, routines, mindset. And here's what you do. Step number 1, build solid, consistent habits and choose one habit at a time. It is better to start small and fail repeatedly until you get it than to go big and fail big. Some examples: waking up 30 minutes earlier than you're used to, moving your body, journaling, reading, sitting in silence. One small change at a time. That is the path of discipline. Step number 2, align your routines. Make your day reflect what you're building. Less reactive, more intentional. Some examples. Most people, first thing in the morning, once their alarm goes off, first thing they do is grab their phone. Do not do this. Sit in silence, breathe, be grateful, take in the morning. Step number 3, have a mindset of action, not talk. For men and women in midlife, we've done enough talking. Now is the time to do, to act. Your freedom does not come from what you think, it comes from what you execute. We are not defined by what we say. We are defined by what we do. And step number 4, measure progress, not just the outcome. Do not wait for the big success in order to feel good. Track your daily actions. The feeling of rebuilding is the fuel. And be patient. And yes, that is a problem for me too. Change doesn't happen overnight, but once you're committed to undertaking steps 1 and 2, this stage becomes smoother because you're building truth, not distraction. As you rebuild, your productivity rises and the freedom grows because you're no longer fighting the demons from your past. You are moving with purpose, with action, and with discipline. So there you have it. 3 simple steps. Recognize, rethink, rebuild. Sounds pretty straightforward, doesn't it? But notice I said simple, not easy. Do not be fooled. This is not an easy undertaking. In fact, in the beginning, it may be quite difficult. It certainly was for me, but that's okay. because in life, most things that are worth doing are bloody difficult. If you are over 40 and are serious about planning an amazing second half of your life, start here. Pick one area and use step one for this week, and be brave enough above all else to face the truth. And if this video resonated with you, give it a like, drop a comment down below. I promise I read everyone, and make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss any of my new videos. But more important with that, if you or someone you know is stuck in life, share this video with them. And let's help each other build a life that we decide on our terms. We don't wait for life to happen, we choose to build life. And if you want to go deeper, check the link below for the email list, where every week I share tips, tools, and techniques to rebuild life with strength, discipline, and purpose. And until next time, stay strong, stay grounded, and keep building.